Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play A Golden Wake. Last time we were sent on yet another errand to see if there's some sort of speakeasy going on in here, and there is, run by Fatty Walsh. But instead of killing us on the spot, he's actually offered us a job. We've turned it down, but kind of tentatively.
Join the mob. Really, just who does he think I am?
I know, right?
But then again, he's not wrong about the bubble bursting. Ever since that ship blocked the harbor, things have been incredibly slow.
Yeah, the Prince Valdemir, I think it was called. That's a nice little detail that there's a mirror here. It doesn't even need to be here, but they put it there and then put the reflection as he walked by. That's pretty neat.
Working for George hasn't really gotten that bad, has it? Sure, I didn't get to be mayor, but there's always the next term, right?
Sure, Doc Dammers doesn't have that much longer to live. Look how old he is.
Although, Walsh has a point. Maybe the real estate business down here has become corrupt. If I'd done as much in New York as I had here, I'd be Merrick's boss by now.
You have worked pretty hard, but Merrick has done his part too. It's not like he's just been resting on his laurels. So let's go to the sales office. Crappy car that we still haven't gotten replaced after all these years.
Okay, so I'll go in and just let him know there's a speakeasy on the 13th floor. He has to give me some kind of promotion for risking my safety.
Sure, sure.
Hey, Banks.
What is it, Wilson?
Just thought you should know that Ms. Rogers is on the warpath. She's been complaining you haven't cleaned out your inbox in months. And you know how she is about tidiness.
Oh, right. Yes, I've been meaning to get around to that. Thanks for the warning.
I'd love to have a bull session, Banks, but unfortunately I'm a bit tied up at the moment.
Bull session. The same phrase was used in the last Ben Jordan game when it was Ben Jordan's grandfather we were controlling.
Banks, would you please clean out your inbox? It's overflowing with mail.
I'm sorry, Ms. Rogers. I'll get around to it soon. For future reference, you can just go ahead and throw out any letters or telegrams I get from that sender.
Oh, well, it's none of my beeswax, but isn't the sender your brother?
You're absolutely correct, Ms. Rogers. It is none of your beeswax.
Jesus, Alfie, you've gotten a bit, bitter. Well, anyway, we need to report to Mr. Merrick.
Well, would you look at what the cat dragged in?
Alfie, you're back. I was just having a talk with Mayor Dammers about this whole situation.
I said if anyone can smoke out the undesirables in my fair city, it's Alfie Banks. After all, you've been doing a great job running around for us dealing with undesirables for the past 5 years. Speaking of, I'm going to need your help for a few things I need done, if old Georgie will let me borrow you.
We'll see, Doc. I have a few things I need him for myself. So, did you find anything?
Jeez, what am I, you gopher? Anyway, I believe if you confirm, then that goes towards the achievement of good guys. Either way, it doesn't matter. Nothing changes. But let's just say confirm. Fine.
You were right. I found a speakeasy operating out of the 13th floor. It's run by a gangster named Fatty Walsh.
I see. This is troubling.
Shouldn't be anything we can't handle.
You're right. Thank you, Alfie. Well done.
Is that it?
For now, yes.
We have to talk about this for a little while, but come back later. I've got a few things for you to do.
Yes, as do I.
Sure, I'll come back.
Yeah, barely a thank you, and that's it. For discovering a
Is it just
speakeasy.
me, or did the kid seem a bit off just then?
Truth be told, he's been acting different for quite some time now, ever since we launched the streetcars.
This business can really get to some people, you know that.
Yes, but Banks always seemed more headstrong. Maybe it will pass.
I've decided to take you up on your offer. I'm through being an errand boy for those ungrateful grifters.
Excellent. I knew you'd see reason. You won't regret this, I can guarantee it. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, kid. You're gonna be doing a lot of running around for me, too. But the difference is here, we take care of our own.
So, what am I meant to be doing exactly? I'm not going to have to kill anyone, am I?
Relax, kid. It's not all murder and mayhem with us. Only when people step out of line. Now, it just so happens I've got a need for someone of your particular skill set. There's a bakery downtown called The Road. Seems kinda hinky. I'm pretty sure they're running a speakeasy behind my back. There's one thing I dislike. It's conflict. I want you to go down there and check it out. If you find that my suspicions are on point, sweet talk them into giving it up. All you gotta do is use words, not bullets. That ease your concern?
I suppose so. Okay, I'll do what I can. Oh, and thank you for the employment opportunity, Mr. Walsh.
Don't mention it.
Okay, so we have our first job from Fatty Walsh. We just got employed right there on the spot, and what we're gonna be doing for Mr. Merrick, I don't know. So let's go on down. Alright, there we go. So, the Road Bakery. And, let's check it out. Wait, is there any, history here? There is.
The building you see here is what would go on to become Tobacco Road, a bar located in the Brickell area of Miami's downtown. Claiming to be Miami's oldest bar, it opened up in 1912. At least that's when the liquor license was issued. However, Prohibition came to Dade County early, and by 1914 it was a dry county. So exactly what the building was operating as between 1914 and 1920 is unclear. However, what is clear is that it became a bakery, and from 1920 to about 1933 the upstairs was used as a speakeasy. Since the building is practically on the Miami River, it made importing illegal alcohol incredibly easy. During the 20s and 30s, the legitimate business front was a bakery, as mentioned. However, it was owned by 3 different people. So in order to consolidate this, artistic license was taken, and I just named it The Road. The bar wasn't named Tobacco Road until sometime in the 40s, and it still exists today, although in April of 2012, the year of Tobacco Road's 100th anniversary, the land was bought by an external developer, and Tobacco Road was given a 3-year lease. As of this recording, it's unknown what Tobacco Road's ultimate fate will be, but by the look of it, it seems that the building will be torn down to make way for newer developments.
That's interesting. I don't think there's any history in here. No. Okay.
Hello, dear. Welcome to the Road Bakery. Let me know if there's anything that strikes your fancy.
Aw, she seems like a nice old lady. A sweet-looking old lady behind the counter was waiting to serve you.
Pardon me.
What can I do for you, dearie?
Did the hurricane cause you much damage?
Thankfully, no, not too much. My husband was able to make repairs and get us open again. But there was quite a scene just a few blocks from here. Boats all along Biscayne Boulevard.
That must have been something. I'm glad your business was spared.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Aw.
Have you been open long? I've been living here for 5 years and I've never noticed this place before.
Oh, we've been around for quite some time. We're just in a different location. This place used to be a bar, you see. When they outlawed alcohol, we moved in on account of it being such a prime piece of real estate.
I don't doubt it was. That's my line of work, actually. Or, I guess it used to be, anyway.
How nice, dear.
Well, I guess we should just ask her, you know.
Can I ask you a silly question?
Of course, dear. You should know there's no such thing as a silly question. Let me guess. You want to know my cookie recipe?
Not quite, ma'am. You're really gonna laugh when I tell you. I came here because I was asked to see if there was a speakeasy operating here.
A speakeasy? Here? Oh.
I know, I told you you'd laugh.
Who on earth would think this was a speakeasy?
Oh, I'm sure nobody you've heard of, just my boss. His name's Tom Walsh, but they call him Fatty. Maybe that's why he was so interested in a bakery.
Oh, you naughty thing. You've given me quite a laugh. I think you deserve a reward. Come over to the side door here and I'll give you a bag of freshly baked cookies on the house.
Score!
You can take them back to your boss and let him know that's all we've got here.
Well, thank you very much, ma'am.
Think nothing of it. Well, just give me one moment.
Whoa!
What the?
So Fatty sent you to move in on our operation, did he? Well, he's not gonna take over here if I've got anything to say about it. Now, I'm gonna give you to the count of 10 to get your ugly, yellow, no good keister out of my bakery before I pump your guts full of lead.
All right, ma'am. I'm sorry. I'm going.
1,
Okay.
2,
Okay. Let's go. Go.
10.
Up.
You forgot your cookies, you filthy animal.
Oh man, yeah. You can actually die in this game, believe it or not. But what it does, it doesn't make you have to restore. It just brings you back to another point. But let's try that again.
All right.
1, 2.
Okay, so what you want to do? Grab the sack. Grab the flour sack. Get out of here.
Whoa.
So if you do that, you get an achievement. But believe it or not, there's another achievement you can get if you just stand here. Ta-da.
Oh, no, you don't. You're not getting away that easily. You forgot your cookies, you filthy...
Okay, yeah, you get an achievement for that, and the achievement is actually called like something like Deja Vu or something like that. Because there's another game.
Back already? What did you find?
You were right. There's definitely something going on in that place.
And did you manage to set things straight?
I couldn't very well do much with a Tommy gun being waved in my face. I just barely made it out of there in one piece.
Disappointing. I was hoping it wouldn't come down to that. Ah, well, you did what you could. It ain't gonna be your concern anymore. In fact, I got something else for you. There's some local businesses in town that ain't paid up for their hooch. I need you to go put the screws on them.
Are you sure I'm the right person for this job? My specialty is persuasion, not intimidation.
Well, of course I know that. That's why you're gonna smooth talk them out of their dough. If that don't work, I got a backup plan. Butch here is gonna keep you company in case you meet any trouble.
How you doing?
I guess that'll do.
So make your way over to the Alhambra drugstore, the Gables Administration Building, and Beauregard's Diner.
Did you say Beauregard's Diner?
Yeah, used to be the Gables Diner, but some upstart kid bought it a few months back and hasn't honored the previous contract. Now enough with the yap. Go do what you gotta do.
Beauregard, that's his brother. Let's get that off. This will be interesting. Anyway, what I was saying, that achievement you get, I forget what it's called. Let me check real quick on the achievements thing. Okay, it's called History Repeating. The reason it's called that is because there's another game that was made by Francisco Gonzalez, or he made part of it. I'm not sure exactly. Like, he made it for some sort of competition. It's called Backdoor Man. Now, it's a strange game because it is about a male prostitute. It's free to play, and it literally takes like 5 to 10 minutes to complete, but there's like different decisions you can make during it that will affect the ending. And one of the endings is, because like during the game you're inside the Tobacco Road bar, and you're like telling stories, and you kind of like replay the stories. But one of the endings is, once you're done telling the stories, you leave the bar and you can get shot up. So yeah, that's sort of what it's saying. Anyway. So, we have some more jobs to do with Butch here.
So, ready to get started, partner?
Butch just stares at you. Okay. So we have some new locations, and luckily it doesn't make us go through the hotel up and down all over again. We might as well start here. Get this over with. which is just gonna kind of be intimidating over there. The kid behind the counter has the look of someone who's been working his first job ever and considers it the most important position in the world. Well, if it's your first position ever, I guess do well at it, earn some experience.
Welcome to Beauregard's Diner, sir. Will you be wanting a booth or counter service?
Neither, actually. I was wondering if I could ask you a couple questions.
Sure. I guess that'd be okay.
If you want the whole conversation, then pick Singbo last.
Does the name Fatty Walsh mean anything to you?
Can't say that it does. Sorry.
I had a feeling it wouldn't. I've never seen you before. Have you worked here long?
It's coming up on my 6th month next week.
Oh, I guess it's been longer than I thought since I've been by.
Well, let's see, Bo.
I'd like to speak to the owner. Is he in?
He's in the back, but he's really busy.
I'm sure he is, but it's rather urgent that I speak to him.
Like I said, he's busy.
Tell him his brother Alfie needs to talk to him. Now.
Well, this just got interesting.
Okay, just give me a minute. I'll go get him.
What's this about?
Good to see you too, Bo.
Oh, don't give me that baloney. How many times have I seen you in the past 4 years? 2? 3? I know you're a fancy real estate big shot now, but you could at least have the common courtesy to keep in touch with your own brother.
Yes, I know. I've been a real chump lately, and I'm sorry. But I need you to listen to me for a minute. There's some serious matters we need to discuss.
Fine, I'm listening.
So, let's discuss some stuff.
When did you buy this place?
6 months ago. I assume you'd have gotten one of the several messages I left you about it?
I must have gotten them mixed up with some other documents. Did the hurricane cause you any problems?
Oh, please. Now of all times is when you decide to show some concern? I know you didn't come here just to talk about that. So what's this really about?
Okay.
Are you familiar with someone who goes by the name Fatty Walsh?
Walsh? I think I got a note from someone named Walsh shortly after I bought the diner.
Did you read it?
No, I started to, but it seemed like some nonsense intended for the previous owner, so I got rid of it. Why? Who is Fatty Walsh?
That's gently one.
Bo, I need you to listen to me very carefully. Fatty Walsh is a gangster operating out of the Biltmore Hotel. He had a deal wherein he provided bootleg alcohol to the previous owner of this diner, and he expects you to continue honoring it.
Expects me to? Where's my say in this?
Bo, relax. Just listen to me.
And how do you even know about this?
Because he sent me to collect the money. But I can tell him you'll get it to him.
What? You're working for the mob now?
Bo, calm down. I need you to listen.
No, you listen! I don't hear from you in years, and now you just show up out of the blue with some 2-bit thug and try and strong-arm me to giving money to someone I've never even heard of?
Hey now, there's no need for name-calling.
You tell your boss there's no deal. I'm not interested in any illegal activities.
Bo, wait!
I have been waiting, Alfie. Didn't you hear me earlier? I'm through with this. Just do me one favor, would you? Level with me. Why have you been avoiding me all this time?
So, if you tell the truth, I believe it goes towards the good guy achievement. But also, if you tell the truth, Bo will then appear in the very last scene of the game, and you get an achievement for that as well, but not until the end of the game. So let's tell the truth.
Because it kills me to see you succeed.
What?
All your life, you've just sat around being babied. Well, I've had to bust my hump to take care of you and Mother since Father died. Then all of a sudden, you decide to ride my coattails and come down here?
I thought you'd be proud of me for showing some initiative.
You came down here, lazed around, spending Mother's money for a few years, then bought a diner. Am I meant to be impressed? You've had everything handed to you on a silver platter. Do you even know half of what I've done? I should be mayor of this city.
What's happened to you, Alfie?
Nothing's happened. I'm just finally telling you the truth. You asked for it, after all.
You're right. I did. Now get out of my diner.
That was heartwarming.
Oh, shut it.
Well then, that didn't go very well. Can we be successful at extorting the other two businesses? Well, I guess you're just gonna have to find out next time on Let's Play A Golden Wake. Thank you for watching and have a good day.